Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2. We're in Old Town and we are done with our rounds. There's, well, basically one thing left to do, and that is, well, go to Montmartre and discuss our plans for what we're gonna do from here. So let's go. Well, might be time to return to Montmartre and talk about what we need to do from here. Choosing to return to Montmartre will cause the main story to advance. Yeah, I think we're ready. $6,000 has been placed in your account as a reward for the ally reclamation request.
Truly, well done.
I hope so. 2 SP gained by releasing the orbital lock.
Then I'll update your rank.
Yeah, we're getting closer. Will we get to AA? AAA still feels so far away.
I'll gladly take that.
Strega Chrono.
Can't complain with that.
S rank, excellent.
See? You get it.
Alright, no, I think we can continue straight away. I did not think we're gonna get like a chapter ending type of thing. I thought we're gonna talk about it and continue. So we're ready. We're definitely ready. After reconvening, everyone began discussing their next course of action. They set about organizing the information they gathered over the last few days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised a plan. March 22nd, 9:48 PM. Okay, I think we'll hang up our thinking caps for the night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the night breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than 50% chance of success. And that's being optimistic. It'll be a different story if we had some substitutes for the Genesis reactions. Quit being negative Nancy's. We'll manage just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity, but remember, we've got over half of the Genesis back now. It was thanks to them that we got out of this morning's disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right, we would have gotten this far without them. And I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. Well, there are still some things we don't know about them, right? Yes, even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential according to Miss Artesia. That's good to hear. Then if all goes well, we should be alright. Hey, the Garden Master better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. The sooner he gets there, the better. Alright, the clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check.
Something wrong?
Define wrong. If we totally forgot something fits the definition, then yeah.
Did we forget something? Or someone?
Huh? Are you saying we overlooked something? Who can say?
You apparently. You noticed something.
Are you allergic to straight answers or something?
You might be a beast in a fight, but you're still a giant pain in the... Huh?
Anne?
Shh! You guys hear that?
No, don't think so. Is that...
Oh. We've got something coming from 2000 Arge to the north. And that's not all.
Oh, what's it this time? And if they can hear from this far away, it's gotta be something big.
Huh? The hell are you on about?
Gunshots! From the next district! What's going on?
It sounded like a tank. Why is something like that here?
It's no good. They can't connect to the orbital network.
There's no jamming at play. The servers must be down. Catra, can we get a visual?
Oh, yes, of course. Theo, do it!
Understood, Catra. Activating telephoto mode. Confirming source of gunfire.
Trion Tower? Oh, I almost thought there was something floating around the top of the tower, but I might have been seeing things. There's a lot of activity. What's going on?
What the hell is going on over there?
They're fighting in the city. But who's giving the orders?
Hey, Renee?
Can't get in touch with them, huh?
The emergency lines are down. The CID as a whole may be caught up in this. I must return to the President's...
What if the president is corrupted? Ooh, that would be a very dangerous one. Well, the load once again went to red, so it's definitely in the corruption zone now. What the...
Dad! No! Mr. Arkride!
No, this comes first. Get out of here, now! That's an order!
Yeah, there's no way in hell we're gonna get far away to prevent that. What the hell? They crashed into Station Street as well, wasn't it? Oh, we're going way back. Yeah, and this is what I've been talking about, and I've said it a couple of times already. This is what makes time travel so messy, because everything after this, all the deaths, all the changes, it just didn't happen, or it's just different. And I imagine if we're going to change all the way back here with the genesis that did Fairy, Kazim and Rosette, if they didn't get corrupted, then the whole event of what happened with them didn't occur, or yeah, it just didn't occur because there were no terrorists involved or anything. It was all fully based upon the corruption that was involved. And Hill, of course, as well. Let's not forget about her. Interesting, though. Van could deliberate on how best to approach day 3. So it means we got an entire day to figure out who was corrupted in that event we just saw, and how to resolve it. And with probably a couple of more rewinds in there. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we're gonna solve this one here. Alright, I'm heading out now. I texted Abi a minute ago and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Alfeto a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital if it so happens. Really? Now? I wonder what he's... What the hell? Should we really be going our separate ways? Nope. Attempt to remember. Yeah, that's gonna be crucial here. Wait, that's right. It was after Fairy and Rosette left that... Huh? What was that? Huh, it's that rewrite thing again. I remember now. It affected...
I can't believe it! How could I have done that to you guys?
So, you remembered what's supposed to go down on day 3, huh?
Yes. It's all coming back to me. I subjected you all to so much pain.
Technically speaking, if we rewind this and those events doesn't happen, then you guys did not do that. In fact, Van would be pleased because it means his car is not damaged.
Stop right there! Don't blame yourselves, please. We know you didn't want to do those things. It wasn't your fault.
Our dear friend, the Garden Master, had you acting against your will. And even after we finally prevailed, he overturned it all that very same night.
We may need to rethink our approach.
Yep, back to the drawing board we go. Let's go over what we remember. Anything to keep us from reliving tomorrow.
Well, in all honesty, like I said, everything that happened was because of the corruption, and the corruption is done because of the Genesis. We have that Genesis that did that corrupting, so by having that here with us, the entirety of those events will not happen. And if we keep Rosette and Fairy with us, and we inform Kazim and Hale, that should cover all bases, right? March 21st, 12:09, 10:05 p.m.
I think we've got this mostly figured out. The real head-scratcher is those last few moments at the end.
We finally got everything back to normal, and then the least normal thing goes and happens.
Yeah, there must be some people that are really highly placed. Meaning the president, the CID. What other organization could it be that will be affected by this corruption? It could be a whole big load of people.
I can't remember all the specifics, but I know there was fighting all over the capital, and then...
Those airships appeared to be from the Republican Army's Ix-Alba series, if my memory serves. They were also suffering from the effects of the corrosion.
It would be best to assume that both the Guild and the CID have fallen prey to it as well. To think something so sinister was brewing in the wings.
The CID and the Guild. Those would be two really bad branches to lose.
Well, at least Fairy and Rosette are still their usual selves.
But that doesn't change the severity of the situation. How are we supposed to prevent this?
You got me. But there's one thing I know for sure. What we just witnessed was the worst-case scenario. If we let that happen tomorrow, everything we've done up till now will have been for nothing. And I ain't down for that, so I say we go on the offensive. We've recovered 5 Genesis, and at this point, we pinned down the enemy's MO to a T. I think we can lay off the rewind stuff this time around. Let's end this cycle with our own hands.
That would be really cool if we can end this whole ordeal without rewinding, now that we know what we're up against.
Now you're talking!
That would definitely be a power play towards the Garden Master.
I suppose we have relied on that power more than a few times.
Yes. We should have been dead already, but we've been saved by it time and time again.
That said, if we keep using it as our lifeline, we might go belly up when it's time for the final showdown.
That's true. So let's settle this with our own strength.
True, you do not want to rely on a reset to win a fight, because the moment it stops working, you're dead, regardless. And you would take risks that are unnecessary in order to make it.
Fortunately, we are privy to what the future will bring, giving us the means to plan a preemptive strike.
That's a good point. We can make the most of the information we've gathered.
There has to be some way to overcome this nightmare. And we're gonna find it. If we are searching for an opening of some kind, the corrosion may be our best bet. Based on what we've learned so far, we can surmise it's not some all-powerful, unconquerable force.
No. It needs a crack to come in to change one very important part that changes everything. Right, even when Kazim and Rosette were under control, they realized something was up. Small Fry was totally taken in by it though. Why were their cases so different? Well, I figured it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no, maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. Both of those possibilities are plausible. And like I surmised myself during that whole situation, it could be because Kazim and Rosette are extremely logical people. They could reason their way out of the corrosion, partly at least. They could also be because Fairy is more emotional and less logical. That could be part of it. Meaning that if Ram was ever under that control, she would break out in an instant, almost. The strength of its grip may vary depending on the victim's temperament and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. The Genesis were left behind by my great-grandfather. They are experimental apparatus that were made to gauge the world. If the corrosion was made to manifest by the 8th Genesis, then there definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable? No, it's more than just reasonable. I think that's exactly right. Well, if that's true, then has the corrosion been able to spread so far and wide? I know the first 7 Genesis were the point of origin, but that alone doesn't exactly answer the question. I don't think power has anything to do with it. I think the event they picked to rewrite was so far back and intense that it took a lot of people with it. And I'm thinking, what if this time, if it is a present, I'm not saying he is, if the present is part of it, they took the events of the end of Daybreak 1 as a part that they change, you know, with all the pillars and stuff that we had to do with Dante's and all like that. If they changed that part of history, imagine how many things would change, including all the armaments they have and all the things like that. I think that's the way they're doing it. They go back to a certain point where something is changed that has such an impact on things that a lot of people are being caught up in that wave of corrosion. That's the only thing I can think of that would explain it, at least a little bit. There must be some sort of channel with which it can widen its reach to cover the entire capital. Oh no, don't tell me. If we are left following the thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the orbital network. Agreed. In the past, the Septian vein has frequently been the cause of widespread interference. In an urbanized city as Edith, however, the orbital network is the more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened to the Marching Garden then. The circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? Yes, I believe I can, provided I have the assistance of the 2 resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. With the whole of Marduk's resources at our disposal, we'll put an end to the corrosion for good. Alright, let's take this from the top. The light at the end of the tunnel is within sight. We just gotta make it through today. Yeah, because if we can prevent this corrosion, and we can find the leader where the Garden Master is, we can punch through and maybe get to him, it said. Act 3, Route E. Capital Counter-Offensive. Well, we're at letter E already. Yeah, I think it's time we put this corrosion bit to bed. March 22nd, 5:43 AM.
The search in Block B, Data Depth 3, Code Omega, has turned up nothing. There are no discrepancies in the data continuity over the 5-hour period. All clear.
I'm on Block U, Data Depth 2 now. I've compared the data changes over the timescale, so I'm now executing the code to switch to the theoretical model. Okay, data continuity is within expected parameters, so we're clear. Moving on to the next block.
The wings on his back. Is he using it to gauge the orbital network?
There have been no inconsistencies with the data continuity on my end either. I propose we skip past Block L for now and turn our attention to Block N. There's quite a lot of data here, so let's split it up among the 3 of us. We can start with Data Depth 4.
Understood.
It's amazing watching them work their magic. They call this process the multidimensional data continuity scanning method, right? Yeah, It lets them gather info from all over the capital and search the discrepancies that might be caused by the corrosion. We can run searches in historical data as well. This method allowed us to extract and analyze the change histories and trends across various datasets. Put it simply, we're casting a wide net over a long timeline of data and verifying its continuity. Impressive stuff. The fact that you've made so much headway in one night blows my mind. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. Plus, they're borrowing the Marduk satellite-wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Thorndyke's support is a tremendous boon. He promised to assist to the extent he is able because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to last time, the designated Shen jumped as soon as the data changed. There's a high probability the corrosion has already begun to spread again. Figured as much. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you're busting out your angel power. I didn't know it could be used for something like that. Well, it helped us narrow down the discrepancies in the continuity considerably. Hey, you sure you're okay? I know the whole thing was really traumatic, so...
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really.
He's accepting the power for what it is, and using it as much as he can.
I've learned how to control this power to some degree. And right now, we need to use every tool at our disposal. I've decided that I will put this power to good use. This is how I can help others in my own way.
Good. Because being different doesn't need to be a weakness, it can be a strength as well. Mr. Septian. Gotcha. Then we'll let you do your thing. Just remember to stay true to yourself. You are who you are, and don't let anyone else change that. Of course, Van, I'll take those words to heart. Good to hear. Now, how are things going on yours and Judith, Renee? Well, Grammy and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. People in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our job easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activities on the military secure line. That said, the information obtained there could very well have been falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing Ikaruga's chipping in, cause... Wait, does that beeping noise mean what I think it means? Block N, level 3, a breakdown in the data continuity has been detected. The discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. I've confirmed it on my end as well. Yeah, they're seeing in the background in the red, we shall be as gods. And if you know that reference, perfection. The data continuity has been compromised. This has to be the corrosion at work. Then it's begun. Can you tell where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to the source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It will take some time to narrow it down.
Oh, it's you. If you're calling now, then that must mean...
Yep, it's just as we predicted. A couple of someones are already en route to your location. Looks like they're going to split up before they enter Old Town.
It's a repeat of last time, then.
Except we won't be ambushed by the Kruga or Marduk. 2 new groups have been sent in their stead. We won't be able to pinpoint the source before they get here. How should we proceed?
We'll handle them. Might be tough to duke it out in a residential area, but it should be easier than before. You guys catch all that?
Loud and clear. Leave this side to me.
Time to serve up a good old platter of payback.
I can keep them at bay for as long as you need. We're counting on you to find the source of the corrosion.
Nothing like a good morning stretch to start my day.
So true, so true.
Wow, sure didn't waste any time getting here. Wait, I swear I've seen those uniforms before.
Me too. That isn't the brigade, is
They're
it?
the Scorpions of Zahat. A Jaeger group from the Central East.
No, a totally different group than I had in my head.
They must have been corroded in place of the Kruga.
What, did they think they could beat us with a bunch of second-string shitheads? They're gonna feel really damn silly after this. Alright, activating soundproofing field!
That's what Reset showed us earlier. Looks like it works.
Now we can cut loose without worrying about any noise complaints. Let's kick their asses, Fairy!
Right! Backup's arrived! There's 6 more now!
Making it really damn hard to thin out their numbers. We've bit off more than we can chew.
No. We can chew all that, trust me.
Then allow me to lend a hand.
Ooh.
Thanks for the assist. Let me guess, you already mopped up the fodder in your area?
Of course. The other shinobi are holding their positions. I was once consumed by the corrosion. That is why I'm determined to eradicate it. By any means necessary.
Yes, because it tainted his honor.
Same here. We'll destroy it together.
Let's see what you're made of.
Alright.
A boost would work here.
Oh yes, a boost would definitely work. How we play this? Just damage them and then use the rest of the time to get it all back. Just in case we need them at another junction as well. Because these are just normal soldiers, so I don't expect too much of them.
Limit broken.
Don't screw with me! No way!
Not getting through! Not getting through!
Good going, Fairy.
No way! Engaging.
Here goes!
Energy output at maximum.
Where's the other one?
The time is right.
Is he literally in the wall? Really, guy? Does that mean that I will have to use arts to get to him? Unless Kuragane can help it. Thank you.
Powered up!
Sounds like they've already begun fighting. And I suppose it's time I got started too.
Mind if I join the party?
Oh, of course not. The more the merrier. I've been wanting another chance to see your sword skills up close.
Sword skills, like when we were riding the bike ride on the Nemet Island. We saw some really great sword skills then.
I could say the same to you. Plus, it's not every day that I get to fight back to back with the famous Beauty's blade. No way was I gonna pass that up.
Beginning combat test.
Alright. How do we want to play this?
I like where this is headed.
Me too.
Now,
Engaging skill.
now!
Taking point!
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings!
Knight Asteria!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Forgive me.
Do we want to impeach? Doesn't have any, so no. Alright. I think Shizuna does have some impede cords on her. Exactly. Sometimes we just have to have faith in our ladies.
We'll win!
Engaging skill.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
That's it.
I'll remember this.
Perfect.
I'll get stronger.
Nuggy, level 5.
Yes. Aaron and Fairy took out the scorpions of Zahat in the northern alleyway.
And Elaine and Shizuna have a group from Zekdarms on the run.
Is that really who we're up against? This may be easier than I thought.
I'm afraid it's a little early to celebrate. We have backup on the way.
Rear guards, eh? You know who they are?
It's the Beta Squads. They were stationed nearby in the event of a surprise terrorist attack, but now they're acting without orders. They have split into 3 groups, and they are approaching Old Town as we speak. One can easily infer that they have already been corroded.
Oh no!
So the military info was fake after all.
We need to get a lock on the source of the corrosion, now!
Got it. I just narrowed it down. It's in the Sidon district. And its exact location is...
Is the hotel?
The building at its center. The Maserati Hotel.
Yeah, that would be the most logical spot. It's where everyone goes. All the important people.
What? Why would it be there?
And we saw Nina in the parking lot down in his basement. So we know that place is important.
You can find out when you get there. We'll take care of matters here.
I have some prospective backup to send your way if necessary. You need only say the word.
All right then. Arkride Solutions, move out!
After dealing with the early morning assaults, Van Group left Old Town in the hands of his friends. And with that, they hurried to the Sidon District Maserati Hotel. March 22nd, 7:45 AM. So, we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at their highest. I cannot guarantee that this is the actual source of the corrosion, but at the very least merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're gonna find the poor saps who got corroded this time? This hotel is gonna be swarming with people. It'd be nice if that boss in black and the garden master were chilling near the front desk. That would save us a lot of trouble. True, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. No, I did hear that important figures are currently staying in this hotel, including a few we know. Well, I heard that too. Apparently Prince Sharit and his people are here, and I know Gran and Essie are too. I really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance that someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. You might want to brace yourself for the worst. Yep, soon we'll find out who it is, but considering, let's make sure. Fully healed, does the CP isn't there yet, so do we want to keep her in there? Well, we have a nice... Well, we should give them some accessories, but that's fine. It's not 100% necessary at this time. Have I eaten the new stuff yet? Good. I thought there was also some food in there. It's not. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, while we're here, might as well do a backup save just in case. I think we're ready for it. Hey, wait, the entire town is talkable again? Alright then, if we're allowed to.
We gotta hurry.
This is Station Street all over again, isn't it? Shows people we can talk to and then not allowing us to go there. That's annoying, to say the least.
Oh, there's there she is.
I'm glad she seems to be okay, at least. Alright, no time for hesitation. Let's go talk to her.
Well, it feels like I haven't been to the Republic in ages. I guess even though the thought made me nervous, I hope Raymond's doing alright. Well, for now, I need to focus on tonight's concert. Huh, isn't that... Yeah, Jess. Come to think of it, I heard he'd been performing at the Trial Mall stage. He looks a bit busy at the moment. I'm sure we'll hear more about him later. Yeah, we saw the concert later. We're currently making preparations for our guest breakfast. I will be notifying Prince Zeta and Professor Hamilton as soon as it's ready. Considering we have so many VIP guests staying with us, we've had to increase our security as well. However, I don't believe there should be any problem with allowing your admittance. If you're currently looking for Professor Hamilton and Prince Zeta, they'll be over there, behind you, very clearly. I believe they mean to take breakfast together once they've finished talking to one another. After which, the professor is to immediately depart. If there's something you'd like to speak to her about, now will be your chance to do so.
Oh, good morning, everyone. What brings you all here at this hour?
We were just about to have ourselves some breakfast. Would you care to join us?
Normally, we'd take you up on that in a heartbeat, but we just came by to ask you a couple of questions. We won't take much of your time.
Huh? Sure, I guess?
Please keep it brief. We have a busy day ahead of us.
Well, if all goes well, this will be a quick chat. Till then, just act naturally, you guys. Okay. If I remember correctly, you're here to attend the symposium, aren't you, Gran? Oh, that's right. We will be discussing our views on environmental issues across Emuria. I intend to present my findings and projections on the situation in the eastern part of the continent. Oh right, it's being sponsored by the ICO, isn't it? That's a group Miss Toa is a part of. If I remember correctly, they're also sponsoring a political debate that's scheduled for today. Oh, that's right. The forum will be held at a Trial Mall, and the president will be in attendance. It's likely won't have much influence on the course of Calvarian politics, but I'm sure we'll see some interesting arguments from the different parties. My brother has even been invited as a special guest. Damn, sounds like it's the real deal. The NGO is going to great lengths to ensure the viewpoints of the international community will be heard. Is Prince Sharit on his way there now? Or is he still here? Oh, he's already left. I believe he intends to exchange greetings and opinions with all sides before the debate begins in earnest. He had breakfast with the president himself, evidently. So, Najee, are you not accompanying the Prince Sharit today? I am not, no. Given the present circumstances, I thought it best to prioritize Princess Zeta's safety. If I'm not mistaken, the Crown Prince will be returning just after lunch. Oh, by the way, Esmeralda, I understand that you're not attending the symposium this time, yes? I'm happy that I was able to meet you here in the capital, but I may ask, what are your plans for today? Alright, didn't you say you were going back to Basil? No, actually, I had something I needed to discuss with you, Professor. Would you mind if I spoke with you in private before you head to the symposium? If you have something important to discuss, wouldn't it be better saved for after the symposium? It will be finished at 3 PM. After that, we can talk without having to cut our conversation short. But this is a pressing matter. We don't have time to wait. The government or Yang could call you at any moment. Okay, I'm lost here. Is Yang in the capital too? What's this about the government reaching out to me? I'm afraid I don't follow. How can I convince you that? Never mind. I'll just have to take matters in my own hands. Essie? Then, you think? No doubt about it. This has the corrosion written all over it. And somehow I feel like maybe Najee as well? Well, Miss Esmeralda, it's unfortunate, but it seems that they have already been taken in by the other side. Yep, definitely. We have to move quickly and decisively, and we can no longer worry about our methods any longer. I understand. No, not Essie. Oh, it's just as I thought. You feel like telling us what the hell's going on?
She drew her sword? Here?
They're going to take them hostage! Najee, what on earth is the meaning of this?
Please, forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. Just know that I'm doing this to protect you. I will find a place of refuge for you. And you must stay there until we're able to stop Prince Sharid.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Stop Sharid from doing what exactly?
You had to have seen it. His Highness is trying to overthrow your father, Grand Prince Salman, and assume the throne for himself.
Wait, what? But he's the crown prince! Why the hell would he do that?
A political uprising in Elsheim?
That's absurd. Who put that ridiculous idea in your head?
Ridiculous indeed. Because he's already crown prince. There's no need for him to overtake him. He will be there, given time.
She's telling the truth, Your Highness. And with the president himself backing him, your brother might just pull it off.
So it is the president as well. That makes a lot of sense in my head. That's the first person I thought of when I saw those giant ships being controlled.
What? No, that can't be.
I don't understand, Essie. Why are you working with Najee?
What do you mean, why? I'm trying to protect the professor.
Well, is he infected, or is this just... she thinks they're doing this, and it's not actually happening. That's of course the thing. I shouldn't try and twist it at all. It's this corruption thing. It gives you ideas and... let's see where it goes.
The president's office is attempting to coerce her into helping mass-produce nuclear weapons.
Oh, that's ludicrous.
You're kidding me.
But she'd never...
You're not making any sense. There's no way they could be mass-produced so easily.
I don't disagree. Even for a genius, pulling off such a feat would take decades. That's why Yang, Professor Cronkite, decided to enlist the aid of yet another genius, by any means necessary. If the professor goes to today's symposium, I'm almost certain she'll get wrapped up in their scheme.
Calm yourself, Esmeralda. You are making quite a few assumptions here. For one, Cronkite would never do such a thing.
I'm sorry, Professor, but we don't have time to argue. Come with me. If all goes according to plan, everything will go back to the way it should be. As for the rest of you, it looks like your loyalty to the president has been bought and paid for. But my loyalty lies with the people I care about, and I will protect them.
Given that I am Prince Sharid's bodyguard, I cannot oppose him directly. That being said, I can at least take the princess to a safe haven before the storm arrives.
Things ain't looking too good, you guys.
Listen to me, Essie. You have to wake up! Essie!
Well, let's hope the professor can talk some sense into Esmeralda. A garden? What are we doing in the Marching Garden? I do not believe this is to be an area reproduced from her psyche. Rather, it seems like we're in one of the garden's standard locals. This may be a phase space that was constructed from existing resources. Well, leave it to the supermaid to make sense out of nonsense. Well, I love to pick your brain about what might be going on, but we got bigger problems on our hands. Something's coming. Genitos Nubia, Red Lotus of Glutity. Oh, so they're just trying to buy time, huh? They should know better than that. Yeah, well, we'll have to clean up in a jiff. Hell yeah. Bear the Nightmare, temporarily made available. Then let's make this quick, shall we? Now this button.
I got you covered.
Time to pump it up.
Alright. Ooh, Radiant Sunray. Yes, please. Yeah, that's an insane amount of damage, and I mean like literally an insane amount of it. Alright, let's play it like all the time. Power up, defend, and attack. But just because we're doing an insane amount of damage doesn't mean we can take this lightly, because we never know what might happen. Because if it has some kind of death blow attack, it can turn things around real quickly. Ooh. Interesting. No, I won't hold back, I promise.
Let's party!
Impede, hate up. Oh yeah, definitely hate up. It had to do that roar, or else it would have been dead. Yeah.
Let's party.
All right, that's good. The thing is, do we? No, she's not with us. She's with Elaine. Yeah, if we had her on our party, then all the souped up stat will be gone and taken care of.
Let's party.
Just in case. Yeah. No, Gran. Damn, must have nabbed him and bailed while we were stuck. Where could they have gone? Oh, thank heavens you're alright. I have no earthly idea what just happened, but I'm relieved you're all safe. Yeah, we're fine. Have you any idea what happened to the 4 people that were at this table? Yes, they went towards the roof a short while ago. Music to my ears. That's a dead end if I ever heard one. Unless there is a chopper or another flying machine on top of there. You may wish to retract that statement, Mr. Wei. Damn it, we've been had. They boarded the Harvatat. That must have been their plan from the start. We have to go after them. Quickly, everyone, to the car. What the? A crash? All the lights are going crazy. Oh no, the lights gone haywire. This could be bad news. That's underselling it, I'm afraid. Similar malfunction accidents are occurring all over the capital. They're gridlocking the entire city. It's already happening, isn't it? Are we too late?
Currently, traffic lights are malfunctioning all throughout the capital, which has led to numerous accidents on the road. Breaking news. The city's subway system is also experiencing operational disturbances. While municipal authorities are currently investigating the issue, some lines have already suspended service.
It's a fire sale. Alright, that's scary as all hell. Because there are people on that thing. March 22nd, 8:32 AM. Marine radar devices used in the river traffic are also experiencing failure across the board. Authorities have already launched an investigation into the matter, and they have grounded all departing flights. Is this real? Did Esmeralda really hack all traffic lights and all these other systems? It looks that way, yes. The interference is being caused by the orbital waves transmitted from the airship. They're using in-development code for the Institute of Science. Essie's fingerprints are all over it. There's no way she can do all this on her own, though, right? She may be Hamilton's student, but this is all a little much. There are strong possibilities he's receiving a boost from the corrosion. Furthermore, I heard Miss Archette was involved in the initial design phase of the Zyva standard. Essie is more than a little familiar with the latest communication standards. She even has access to the Zyva's developer mode. She's using every weapon in her arsenal against us. Well, the scale of what she's doing is totally off the charts. Well, she's pulling the entire capital into her mess, kicking and screaming. Makes me wonder if she's got some other reason for doing this. I think her reason is that she feels like her family is being threatened. The people she loves. And if that is the case, then nothing's off the board. Not good. They're getting farther and farther away. I can't afford to lose them, at least not before I figure out where they're headed.
Having a hard time of things, are we?
You don't know half of it. How are things going on your end?
Swimmingly. Old Town is safe and secure, so we're leaving it to Ikaruga and the Alpha Squad's care. How about yourself? If I'm not mistaken, you're in the midst of a car chase, yes?
Well, technically a plane chase, but yes. Actually, it's more like we're chasing an airship, and it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. If I had a straight shot, it would be a different story, but traffic's been a real shit show, if you haven't noticed.
I think I have just the solution you need. Go to this location, and you will find someone who can put your predicament to rest.
Oh yeah? March 22nd, 8:50 AM. Hey, I don't see anyone here. You sure this is the place? Yeah, I'm sure. And we're right on time too. Whoa. It's the Republican Army new gunship model, the Alpaca. If we pursue the Horvatat in this, we'll have no trouble catching up to it. That's all well and good, but who's commanding it? Your dad, maybe? Because knowing him, he is familiar with all controls of all new machines. We saw that during the event of Daybreak 1.
Cut the idle chatter and get on board. We do not have the luxury of time.
That sounds like...
I see what's going on. No wonder the desk jockey was putting on airs.
Yang, why are you here?
That's a good second choice, I suppose.
I have been kept abreast of the current situation. We can save any further discussion for later.
Might want to hurry up and hop on, Arkride. I always deliver my goods on time, even if I have to take to the skies to do it.
I would be so not surprised if Hermes is Angelica, but yeah.
Wait, I know that voice.
Now hold on just a minute. Is that you, Hermes? What's a courier doing piloting that thing?
Oh, she can control everything. March 22nd, 9:12 AM.
Distance from the Horvatot, 1200 arch. Current speed, 650 selt per hour. Once we come within 150 arch of the target, I will decelerate to match their current airspeed. I'll come right alongside them at 300 selt per hour. Then you can jump over to their ship.
Sounds like a plan. You're one heck of a pilot, you know that?
And this gunship's brand spanking new. Just who the hell are you, anyway?
I have no idea, but I have like 3 different people that Hermes can be. And NG is definitely on the top of my list.
Oh, just a humble delivery woman and lone wolf biker. Nothing more, nothing less. Think of me as you always have.
That may be a difficult ask.
I don't think you can sweep those awesome flying skills under the rug.
Yeah, no kidding. They're seriously impressive. And thanks to them, we're hot on their trail.
We should be thanking Yang as well. You came to rescue Gran and Essie, right?
Who? Didn't know they were involved.
I am simply here to do what needs to be done. That includes observing this fascinating phenomenon.
That's exactly what I mean, like... Yeah, he might care about them, but it's more about the situation that's fascinating.
Now, focus your attention on the situation at hand. I may have assisted with running the calculations, but this strategy is hardly foolproof.
He ain't wrong. I don't think any of us have boarded an airship mid-flight for one. Just follow my lead and we should be fine. Everyone got that?
Loud and clear.
Should we misjudge our leap for whatever reason, I will attempt to break our fall with a shard field.
Closing in on them. Be ready to board at any moment.
Hell yeah.
4 of them are on the deck. Good. It looks like they're all unharmed.
Good. So once we get there, we'll take out that bodyguard and then...
Ah! Did they just attack us?
Nope.
That looked like a barrier of some kind. So much for the direct approach. Wait, that's not all. I'm gonna put some distance between us.
That is a shard-based barrier, and by the looks of it, an external force is strengthening it to an extraordinary degree. This may be more difficult than I had envisioned. If we can find some way to stimulate a resonance effect, however, it may be possible to bore a way through.
A resonance effect? Oh.
Is that the Genesis? And there's our answer. Hey, Mare! Come on out!
It's been a minute since you called on me. Wait, am I in the sky?
Is that hollow keeping up with the ship? But how?
Well, you see, we might be better off explaining this later.
Time to get to work, Mare Bear. You were listening in on our conversation, right?
Yeah. You want me to drill a hole in that thing, right? If we want this to succeed, I'll need you guys to follow my instructions to the letter.
Well, we trust you, Maribel.
The gunship is falling back.
The futility of their efforts must have finally dawned upon them. Even so, that they're chasing us in this manner leaves no doubt as to their allegiance.
Yeah, they're definitely siding with the president. I won't let Catra go down the wrong path. I'm gonna bring him back to the light, whatever it takes.
As I thought. You yourself have not changed at all, have you, Esmeralda? You are still the same kind, gentle soul who only has my and Catra's best interests at heart.
Of course, Professor. That goes without saying. But if you get that, then why won't you listen to me? What was that?
Now, Esmeralda, prepare the phase space!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that are some really great flying skills.
There! That's it, isn't it?
We opened up a hole by matching the vibrations with the Genesis. You should be able to board it now.
Not bad, pilot lady. You got everything lined up perfectly.
Never thought I'd be taking flying instructions from a hollow of all things. But hard to argue with the results.
All right then. Get ready, everyone. Brace yourselves. We're coming in hot.
Right.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Are we in virtual space? Wait, this place seems familiar somehow. Yeah, it's like a carbon copy of the space Bear hacks into for us. And this area looks quite similar to the concept images of the Orbital Network's virtual space. I don't think this place is being recreated from anyone's psyches, so this doesn't fit the previous patterns with the corrosion. Hey, our last trip to the gardens didn't either. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a temporary thing. Maybe that means it doesn't have a firm grip on them. In any case, it is probable that Miss Archette and Miss Berka are further in. Then there's only one thing left to do. Yeah, we're gonna charge in and wake them the hell up. Yeah, and this of course is the perfect time to leave the episode, and we'll explore this virtual space on the next one. And of course I already see a few more combat opportunities in this. So everything else, like our CP and all that, will be recovered before we get to them, I'm sure. And we want to find all those things, so we'll be okay. But for now, we're leaving it here. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye-bye.